there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy and Shadow, and we're here from the Woolly Llama Shop for day 77. 77. I can't believe it. Each day that goes by, I mean, I know I do this every day, but each day that goes by is like, yep, we're on 77. It's like it can't be almost over. We're back for day 77 of 100 days of Halloween 2025 crochet-a-long, craft-a-long, whatever. And I want to I want to give a little shout out to Finding Your Joy, because I just don't know how to comment on my community thing. I just ran across it, and there's pictures from Finding Your Joy for her Halloween fall makes, and they are fabulous. But I don't know how to comment and say they're fabulous. I looked on my phone, I looked on my computer. I mean, I can give her a thumbs up, but so I got my first pictures to my community tab. It's great. I'm excited, if you can't tell. And so I haven't gotten a lot done today. I really haven't, because of the new job. You know, you have to go through all of like the orientation. Well, when you're a travel nurse, you get to go through it twice. You have to go through it through the company that you work for, but then also for the hospital that you're going to. So I'm doing all of the legal paperwork and such. That, I mean, today was like orientation for me. I started it a little bit yesterday, but you know, when you're a nurse, there's so many things. Anyway, you didn't come here for that, but just that is why I don't have a whole lot done. Now, what I did do, I'll give you a little snippet teaser here. I kind of got a little bit of the join done on one block. I'm just kind of playing around with it. That might not be what the finished product looks like, but that's kind of what I was playing around with today. I did not intend on taking so long to fill out paperwork, but now maybe now that all of that is done and out of the way, maybe I can spend the evening working on crochet. Oh well, and I did work on my my gnome, my cotton, or my candy corn gnome. That's about as far as I've gotten on it. So I did work a little bit on that too. So for the draw, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the draw. And then we'll talk about what it is that I'm doing. What? You have to wait. What? Are you hungry? What? What? Hold on. Lassie needs my attention. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm not sure what he needed, but I went ahead and filled his food dish. It's not quite that feeding time yet, but maybe he thinks it's feeding time. So anyway, fill this dish. He's out there munching down now. And we were at Jinx, the Jack-o'-lantern of joy. $75. So I will open up my OneNote list and see what 75 is. It looks like it is a skull applique. Oh no. It is, it opened up a YouTube thing, so let's see what we're doing here. It says 10 Halloween granny squares. And I had a picture of the skull, so I'm guessing, let's see, eyeball, candy corn, spider web, right there, skull. Okay, yeah. So it's like a skull applique, which I probably already put it up, but my finger will be right there anyway. Yeah. So hey, there's 10 blocks that will probably most likely be in our blanket. So All right, I got that. Let me write this down. 75 skull applique tutorial. Okay, so now what are we doing? Well, if you're new here, I'll explain the whole process. See, it started way back in July when I decided I wanted to make a blanket to celebrate fall and Halloween. And so I wanted to make a 6-inch by 6-inch-ish block, one for each day of the 100 Days of Halloween, and then put it together and have this magnificent fallish type blanket. Now in Southeast Texas, I don't know why I was thinking that. Maybe because I'm thinking someday I'm going to live in Maine and I might need more blankets, but in Texas, I don't know what I was thinking. It's too hot here for blankets. Well, no, I say that, but you know, sometimes the air conditioning does get a little too cold. But since I live with a really nice man, he tries not to freeze me out with the air conditioner. But yeah, blankets are not usually a thing you think of when you're in Southeast Texas. So I wanted to make a blanket because it seems like I want to celebrate things with blankets. My first year that I moved here, I made a temperature afghan. Don't know what I was thinking. It never got finished because it was way too hot here to finish it. It is in a box with all of the temperatures written down for that year. And I will say I got 3/4 of it done. I made it through the hottest part of the year, but I just didn't finish it. I made it to like October and abandoned the project. And so anyway, I wanted to celebrate fall and Halloween by making this a blanket. And I drug some of my friends in with me, and they were like, oh, well, a couple of them were like, oh, no blankets. But one was like, woohoo, this is something I've always wanted to do. So the woohoo friend is Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and More, and I think she is just doing a fabulous job. You'll have to hop over and see what she is doing. She is also making a square every day. I am not making a square every day, but I'm sure darn trying. It will have 105 squares by the time I'm all said and done with this. I didn't say I was going to finish it by Halloween, but it will have 105. And that includes a large central block in the middle. Now, my other two friends that are participating in this nutty, loony venture of mine are Patricia at Yarny Cat Crochet and Nova at Nova Gnome Creations. They too have made, well, Patricia's made a few squares. Nova has made a lot of squares. Nova is making wearables with her squares, and she's making a, see, he's back. Nova is making wearables for herself and some little ones in her life. And Patricia uses the squares to make other things like, well, she's made a scarf and a purse. And she's made some amigurumi, and I'm not sure what else she's cooking up, or if she's even cooking anything else up, because she's got so many things on her plate. And so that is the four of us, the four amigos. We've been through this since the beginning. You know, here I'm talking about not using blankets in Southeast Texas, but I've got a jacket on. It's because the air conditioner just feels colder today, which reminds me I need to check the temperature after I leave here, after I get done with this video, to make sure that the air conditioner got turned up, because it might be sitting at 70. That's what we use at nighttime, is 70 degrees, and then in the daytime we try to turn it up to 73 or 74. But the draft across my skin, I mean, I'm not really cold, but I don't like the air on my skin. So it's a sensory thing, I'm sure. So anyway, that is kind of the 100 Days of Halloween. We're just getting together. doing crafty type stuff that is fall and Halloween related. There's no special rules, no requirements. You can join in. Everybody it can use the hashtag 100 Days of Halloween 2025. That's not just my hashtag. I'll share it with everybody. And so, yeah, I'm trying to think of who else. I can't. My brain's not thinking. My brain's not braining right now because my brain is off in nurse land. But any kind of makes are invited. Any crafters, content creators are invited to make videos, send us pictures, post in my community that I didn't know I had. Did not know I didn't know people could post in my community until today. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what I was even doing, and I think I was looking for comments that I hadn't responded to, and that's how I stumbled upon those lovely pictures. But yeah, everyone's invited to the party. See, that's what I was really hoping for, was 100 days of nonstop party, but you know. And so anyway, yesterday I talked about doing a book, and I was looking for a hashtag, and I was like, I am particularly looking for my own hashtag that no one else is using. And so I came up with the hashtag every day is craftaween. Nobody is using that one. So, because, like, you know, it's not that I mind sharing the hashtag, but some of the other hashtags I was looking at, like every day is Halloween, or Halloween every day, or, you know, whatever, those have other channels and other stuff that's not necessarily crafting related. They're more geared, some of them are geared toward just pure Halloween, like costumes and scary stuff, and so Craftaween kind of would at least have something to do with crafting and Halloween, I hope. But yeah, I'm excited about this book. It might take me a few years, but I'll get it. But yes, it's going to be a huge book. And who knows, maybe I'll never write it, but I'm going to work on it because it's fun. It sounds fun. So, that, folks, is a very messed up version of what's going on with 100 Days of Halloween. I will catch y'all tomorrow, I guess. Hopefully I have something new to show you. See, I really feel like these videos are kind of like, when I don't have anything to show, it's kind of like, But I'm making a video every day. I am drawing a number every day for you. Every day I am drawing a number. That way we have inspiration daily. And today you have a whole video to watch of like 10 different blocks. So lots of inspiration there. But anyway, have a frightfully fabulous rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow.